Hi everyone, it's Reverend John here at Unity Palo Alto, and we're in our third week of our Fall Enrichment Program based on the book, The Eye of the Storm, Embracing Conflict and Creating Peace by Dr. Gary Simmons. Now, this week we're focusing on this idea of communion. And communion, as Dr. Simmons puts it, is really just being connected. It's being connected with all of life, and it's being connected with this principle that we call God. And if God is everywhere present, God is that universal spirit. God is that infinite intelligence that is innate in every person and in all creation, that is everywhere present. Then we really have only one relationship, and that is with God. Now, this shows up in three different ways, according to Dr. Simmons. First, it's our relationship with our life. That's with everything that's going on around us. Then it's our relationship with each other. It's everything that's going on between us. And then it's the relationship with ourselves. It's what's going on within us. And the biggest barrier that we have to experiencing that universal presence in all of those areas is judgment. How we judge other people and believing that the judgments that other people have about us define us and diminish us. We give it power. We give their judgments about us power. That's where suffering comes from. That's really our biggest roadblock to experiencing that universal presence, that universal unlimited potential, that infinite intelligence that is within each one of us. And so our practice is to help us build our spiritual strength, is to help us get to a point where we can realize that judgments are not really about us. It's always about the person judging. And it's always about what's missing in the person who's doing the judging. It's about their feeling of disconnection, their feeling of not having communion with this divine essence within every one of us. And so if we can take ownership of that, our practice is to take ownership of our reactions, take ownership of when we are judging other people, and to move back to the center, to that eye of the storm that's around us, that place within us where there is perfect peace, that place within us where God is, so that we can bring that experience and that expression out into the world, and so that we can respond to a place of connection and create peace in the situation. The universe is our greatest teacher. It's always bringing us stuff to learn, to bring us back to that realization that we're always connected with that divine essence. And the purpose in our relationships is to find a greater sense of wholeness and worth within ourselves, and to be the avenue through which God's love, God's expression, that universal presence expresses out into the world. And you're it. Peace and blessings.